early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 flash here on EA Sports College Football. The Bears headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Thunderbirds offense who will have the football first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Jackson will throw. They'll run the screen. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tempo and overdrive. Now the play fake. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
All the way back to the 15. He's got great speed, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So Baylor's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. Flagway wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And Baylor's a team, man, it's been interesting to watch them because offensively, they make no bones about it. They want to throw the ball all over the yard. And what do? To replace their stud from a year ago, they go in the portal. They get DJ Lagway, a guy that can spin it, has had some high moments, also had some inconsistencies, Palmer. So I'm interested to watch this young man at the helm.
Yeah, the big key, I think, for Baylor is this coaching staff getting the most out of DJ Lagway. Because you said it, David, he was one of the most recruited players in Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for a reason. His ceiling is so high. The issue, though, has been the consistency. If this coaching staff can get him to play his A game week in, week out, this Baylor offense is going to be impossible to stop.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Bears looking to convert on 4th down. to keep this drive alive. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on fourth down. There he goes. Pulled down for the tackle. And it's the Thunderbirds want to move quickly.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Jackson gonna throw it. Lofts one high indeed. Goes high to pull it in. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Lagway to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Got his man. At the 20, he's got space. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Baylor.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off play action on first down. Rush is on him. And the ball's out and they're after it. Defense scoops it up and he's headed the other way.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running. And you can see he takes off and the defense closes in fast. And the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
On the move. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it.
Big scrap into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now.